So this is a typical games development studio. It's in Newcastle. It's Ubisoft Reflections, and they're best known for this game, Driver, and they're working on a whole new version of the game here in the studio. And with me is Gareth Edmondson, the boss here. Gareth, we're going to take a little tour. We'll start here. What's going on here?
Okay, so this is the design team. So this team is responsible for sort of the foundations and the starting point of the game. So the original concept, what happens in the game, what the gameplay style is like, how the players will experience and feel the game. This is where it all starts.
But they're just one small section of the team. We've got a lot more sections. Let's go across the studio. So tell me about these guys. Could they have something to do with cars?
Yes, this is the car modelling team. So these guys are responsible for the how the cars look, how they work in the game, also all the doors opening, all the articulated parts. They even have to model the internals, the engine and so on. And the cars get smashed up so that they look realistic and convincing in the game.
So this is pretty sophisticated stuff. I mean, they're almost car designers themselves.
Yes, they are, absolutely, yeah.
And what sort of skills are employed here then?
So these guys are all artists essentially. So these guys, whilst they have a lot of scope for design, there's quite a sort of significant technical side to their job as well in terms of creating a car that will work in the game and run efficiently and also look great. So it's a real mixture of skills.
And having the cars look right and move right and work right, that's essential to liking the game.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go and see some real people. So here we've got the actual characters who'll be in the game when it's finally finished, interacting in a car there. Gareth, what happens in this area then?
So this is the animation team. So these guys are responsible for creating the characters, what they look like, but also animating them in the scenes in the game. So what we've got here is a couple of characters that taking the data from a motion capture shoot, apply them to these characters, and KM here is setting up the scene of them interacting and talking in the car.
How long does it take just to create a couple of characters then?
So a character will take typically a couple of weeks to create, and then once we have the animation data from the motion capture studio, we'd probably take a couple of days over actually setting up the scene. But prior to that, there's a huge amount of work in the setting up the pipeline to actually make that happen in the game.
It's like a giant kind of movie set, this, isn't it? I mean, huge numbers of different people all involved in different aspects of it.
That's it, yeah.
Okay, well, we've seen a little bit of the development of one game, just a few of the skills on show in a typical games development studio, and as you can tell, it really is a labour of love.